Solo Ad Superstars. First and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video series, because without you there is no training course, there are no success stories, and there is no real me. Speaking of me, let me give you a quick summary of who I am so my opponents don't get to it first. My name is Andrew Stevens, and I've been known by a number of names online, such as eDaddyKing and Black Beauty. I am best known for being on Spamhouse's infamous Roxo list, or a list of what they call the world's top spammers and spam supporters. Be it known that Spamhouse is not known for their credibility, but rather for their coercive tactics and ability to take people offline. But the fact is that they called me a spam supporter for my releases of some of the best CodeReg email software, training courses, and different tools such as bulletproof email servers. And my continuous attacks against them for their twisted ways and the way they do business. They are abusive, but they have no legal effect on anyone, so they resort to posse-style tactics and cyberbullying. There's a lot of libel involved there. So let's bring us to the first topic at hand, and that's privacy. As human beings, we are inherently honest creatures, especially so in business. But that is supported by the fact that business is governed by rules and regulations set forth in our respective governments. Not online. The commercial web is still a wild, wild west in many ways, as global influences bicker over privacy rights, consumer rights, and what is or is not abuse. Marketers are caught in the middle of the power struggle among system administrators, and many times this leads to explosive trolling and flaming on public forums and discussion boards. You don't want to be a part of this if your goal is to make a lot of money online. If you're like me and you want to make a point and take a stand against something that you think is wrong, go for it. But fighting with spam fighters is like fighting with children. They have a little bit of reason, but what reason they have is preoccupied by their agenda. So in this video, we're going to go over a few ways to protect yourself online so you can move forward without being a victim of these vigilantes. Let's start by talking about virtual private networks, also known as VPNs. There are a lot of VPNs to choose from out there, most well known being HideMyAss, but most will cost you a few bucks a month. You could use a company called AnchorFree. This is created a VPN service that's free called HotShield, and you can use this service with ads supported for free, and it'll protect your IP address from prying eyes. You can also pay for a premium service, and they'll remove the ads from the VPN. The next thing we'll talk about is private proxies. Proxies got a bad name from botnets and stolen and viruses, but if you get good private proxies, you can get some from myprivateproxies.net. And those are a good way to secure your browsing environment. You can get 10 private proxies for right around 25 bucks a month, and that'll give you 10 different IPs to use, which will come in handy later on in the course. Last but certainly not least, we need to look at your Windows Mac ID or Windows Unique Identifier. This is hard-coded into your computer and can easily be changed using the MadMac Changer. This handy tool will change your computer's unique name, thus preventing any identification of the machine you're using while you're online. With these three tools, you'll find that you can remain virtually anonymous while you build your Solo Ad Superstar system and start making big bucks from responsive list building. Let's go back over the three tools that we discussed and where you can get those from. You can get your first tool, the VPN, from AnchorFree.com. It's called HotShield. Next, you can get your private proxies from myprivateproxies.net. I recommend a 10 private proxy setup there to complete this entire system. Last but not least, you can get your Technium MadMac Changer. This tool will prevent you from having your hardware identified with different headers and things online. So let's go over and get your workstation taken care of to where you can take your list building tactics to a new level and use email marketing, and then we'll talk about domains in the next lesson. Thanks for watching this video series. I look forward to seeing you in lesson 2. My name is Andrew Stevens, also known as eDaddyKing. See you soon.